Up to 2019, public health was understood in the West as a public interest shared by all, which citizens could freely and responsibly pursue with the support and advice of their government. In 2020, numerous Western governments suddenly adopted a strange view that public health was a goal that citizens could not be entrusted to pursue voluntarily. So public advice was given, but accompanied by the aggressive policing of citizens' movements, intrusive regulations of private activities like worship and socializing, mandatory business closures, and compulsory masking. Many citizens were so scared that they not only complied with the new public health regime, but welcomed it. We will likely have some form of winter resurgence in respiratory viruses. When that happens, governments are likely to attempt to impose more lockdowns and restrictions, invoking this past year's precedents. In preparation for that eventuality, we have a simple choice to make. We must decide whether we are slaves or citizens. If I am a slave, then I will humbly submit to government as my master, who directs my comings and goings with the help of scientific experts, a government who does not walk in my shoes, yet plays God with my life. If I am a citizen, I will only consent to rules consistent with a constitutional order that respects the basic interests and rights of citizens. I will not be manipulated by propaganda and fear, but will act freely and responsibly, for good reasons, in defense of my own interests and those of my family, community, and country. I will more than happily follow sensible public health guidelines, but refuse to be infantilized and enslaved by arbitrary and unconstitutional government edicts that suppress my right to make a living, my freedom of expression, freedom of association, freedom of movement, and freedom of religion. If I am a citizen and not a slave, I will unite with others in standing up against governmental tyranny. You can be a citizen or a slave. It's your choice.